Alrighty, good morning traders, and welcome to the morning coffee session this morning. As you can see, I've got my cup of coffee ready to rock and roll, and happy Monday or Easter Monday for everyone that is celebrating Easter over the weekend. And we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the market. So we had a very quiet Friday last week, and the whole week of trading last week was very quiet as well. We didn't really pick up any new trading opportunities. We did hold two positions. The pound Canadian, we're holding from the previous week, and I believe the euro pound as well. We held that also from the previous week. But it is a new week, and we're going to go ahead and take a look to see how the markets are trading this week and see if we can pick up some trading opportunities. Trusting everyone is still keeping very safe and making sure that they are quarantining themselves and having very, very much a lot of fun doing so. I know that self-quarantine is not great. I'm trying to do puzzles. I think I've already completed a 100-piece puzzle. My next move is a 300-piece puzzle, and then I'm going to move on to a 500-piece puzzle, and then a 1,000-piece puzzle. I'm getting crazy, man. Crazy. It took me 5 hours to get a 100-piece puzzle done. But I said to my daughter, I said to her that it's not a competition, all right? I'm not trying to race. I'm trying to enjoy myself. I'm trying to kill some time here, all right? All right? I'm trying to kill some time. So it took a little bit longer than I should have, but you know what? It is what it is. All right, traders. Well, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on this morning, and see exactly how the market is trading. Did some changes to the video. Hopefully the quality of the video is coming through a lot clearer, and you can see all the wrinkles and bad spots on my face, which is great. I just love that. This is awesome. All right, tells you how old I really am. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see right here. So we've got a couple of traders. Sharon, good morning, Sharon. We got Denise. Good morning, Denise. We've got a private joke with Denise. It's actually, we call her Denise. Denise is in the house. We got Chris. Good morning, Chris. I'd say Sharon. Jason. We got Sharon. Good morning, Jason. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on this morning. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the charts. This is it right here. Okay, so what's going on this morning? I'm trying to get my chair seated up. I did some video in this weekend, so I changed around a few things. Oh, by the way, I do see the Aussie cat. I know this is not the pair that we're looking at in the larger time frame yet, but we're starting to break through that level of support that was becoming resistance, and price is moving to the upside, which is very cool. I like that idea. All right, we need to see this price moving all the way up here to 91. Anyway, let's get to the markets this morning. Sorry, a little distracted this morning. And Doug, good morning, and William, good morning. William and Doug is in the house. Good morning, guys. Let's take a look and see what's going on right here. So remember, for those that don't, or at least are following me for the first time right here, I want to go ahead and let them know that we follow a target trading strategy here in the morning coffee session. And I created this session specifically for traders that are out there that are looking for a very simple concept of trading the market, right? With that don't want to be too technical, don't have very good technical abilities, and want to be able to just use what we call a position type of trading strategy. And this type of trading strategy that we have right here is very good for those traders that do struggle with technical analysis and just really want to position themselves in the market and take opportunities that are there. So with the Aussie cat, you can see right here, We've got the Aussie CAD that is showing a nice little upside move. We do have price moving into an overbought condition. We're not there yet, but this could be a good contender for this week. Let me go ahead and increase this right here. All right, so we've got a target down here. We're about 150 pips away from that target. I'll tell you this much: I'm actually bullish on the Aussie CAD right here. I'm actually bullish, and so what I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be looking for a reversal point. So I'm probably going to go ahead and put some trend lines in here. Compress this a little bit more. There we go. So I'm currently bullish on this pair. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up some trend lines here just to see where price could go to. Alright, so we do still see a little bit more upside rally. Hopefully by the time it gets to around about 0.90, then it'll turn around and head south, and that's another less than 100 pips to the upside. And then get into an overbought condition and start selling off. Because I want to get out around about that point in any case. So we'll check out and see what happens when it gets to that point. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the targets for this week. And I've got a document that we're going to follow here. This is the document. I'm going to go ahead and create a new doc for this week. And this document, you'll be able to find the document inside the description. If you want to go down in the description area, you'll be able to pick out this document right here. And what we do on this document is we fill all the details in on the trades that we're taking so that we can go ahead and follow them for the rest of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this up right here. And I know that the only two pairs that I'm actually following right now, I'm going to open up my MT4 right here. And get that opened up there. There we go. And what I'm going to do is just mark off. Alright, so there we go. Pull this down. Okay, so you can see that we actually picked up a new trade. So there's the euro pound, and then we can see that we have the pound Canadian, and it looks like this week we picked up a sell on the Aussie New Zealand dollar. So let me go ahead and mark that off. So we're holding on to two trades from a couple of weeks ago, and let's clear up this right here. So we've got the pound, and I believe that is let's take a look here, a sell, right? Yep, pounds CAD is a sell. And then we've got also holding on to a previous trade on the euro. There it is, a euro, and that's a buy. All right, that's the euro pound. And this week, the new one is the Aussie New Zealand dollar. There we go. All right, and the Aussie New Zealand dollar is a sell. Okay, good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off right here at the top. And let me go ahead and change this to my list of pairs I follow, which starts off with the Euro Aussie. And we can see that the Euro Aussie has now broken to the downside right here. If you take a look over here, we do have an unhit target. Price is moving close to a very, in fact, sorry, it's trading in an oversold condition, which means by the end of this candle, by the close of this candle, it's actually going to go ahead and give us a trading opportunity. So Euro Aussie, we have an unhit target. We're actually in a bearish oversold condition right now. So therefore, we're looking for a buy opportunity. And this is actually dormy. It's going to happen very, very soon. In fact, in the next 40 minutes, if price goes ahead and continues to move down right there, we're going to pick up a trade. So we'll check out for this one right here. This was definitely dormy right here. Let's go take a look at the Euro CAD. Euro CAD, we have a hit target on the Euro CAD. I'm going to go to the Euro JPY. Euro JPY this week, also a hit target. Moving on to Euro New Zealand dollar. Here we have an unhit target. Looks like price is moving a little sideways. We may go ahead and push out a little bit lower. So we do have an unhit target over here. Mark these off as hit targets. And then we're looking for an oversold condition on this one as well. And probably looking for a buy on that. And that should happen over the next couple of hours as well. Actually, no. Looking at the charts right here, looks like this may take a little bit longer for us to go ahead and get into an oversold condition. So maybe by tomorrow we should be able to pick up a trade tomorrow. Let's go ahead and move on to the next currency pair. So we're going to take a look at the euro pound. Now euro pound, we're already in on a trade on euro pound, and we're looking for price to move up to a target from last couple of weeks ago. This is the target up here. So we're looking for price to move up to this target right here, and that's priced at 90.74. And as you can see right here, it looks like we're not moving out of this range right here. We are at the support level. We are expecting price to move back up again, but it's not quite happening yet. Now, we do have another unhit target for those traders that are not in a trade. If you're looking for a trade and you're not in a trade already, then here is a trading opportunity taking place right here at around about, well, it's priced at 87.83. So 0.8783. So we don't have an oversold condition yet, but it looks like this may come into play this week still. In fact, may even be possibly this week, as early as Monday and Tuesday. So let's go ahead and say, oh, you know what? This is actually pending. This one's actually in an oversold condition. This one's pending, and this one's pending. So we're looking for a bullish alert on this one right here. Let's go to the Euro US dollar. And let's check out and see what's going on here with the Euro US dollar. We've got an unhit target here. Price looks like it's on its way to that already. So I'm going to call this one a low probability, but it is an unhit target. So this one's pending, but I'm going to go ahead and call that a low probability. And the reason why we call it a low probability because we're looking for an overbought condition, and it looks like price will move to its target before we even get an opportunity to get in on this trade. So I'm going to call it a low probability. Let's go to the pound crosses. And here is pound Canadian dollar. Oh, man. Coffee's good this morning. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. So it looks like it drew in sort of like a wave structure right here. We had wave 1, 2, 3. We're stuck in wave 4 consolidation, looking for price to bounce off support and head off to this target up here at the top. So it looks like we're actually hit a target. Yep, the target's been hit this week. And it looks like we're moving pretty close to our missed target from last week that I did not get out of the trade. And I'm still stuck in this one. So it looks like we're trading about 33 pips away from our target. Now, we can certainly go ahead and start thinking about taking profit on this trade. Let's go take a look right here. We're 33 pips away from that trade. Yeah, we can absolutely start thinking about taking our profit on this trade right here. It's 33 pips away. Here, this is what it looks like right here on the chart. Why does mine look a little different here? Hold on a second here. What's going on here? Did we pick up a trade? Did we get out and get in again? Hold on a second here. What am I thinking? Yeah, we're bullish. Why am I seeing... Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. Shit, that's how bad I am this morning, right? It is Monday. Please give me a break. All right, so this is the deal. We're actually chasing after this target right here. We're bearish on the pound Canadian. And so... mentioning what I mentioned last week, I said that we're inside consolidation in a fourth wave consolidation. We did come close to this this level right here, and then price moved up. And I said, shame on me for not taking my profit as price got close to this level right here. And we're starting to move back up again. But I also see this inside a bit of consolidation. If it starts rallying up, then it looks like we're going to go up another, let's see here. another 671 pips. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and look to see this rally going back up right here before. Let me see here. How many positions do I have in? I've got on this. Let's see here. Let's go to my account. I'm in 319 pips at the moment right now. I'm positive 319 pips. Price has moved away from its target. 270. Ooh, this was a good. So 278 pips away from our target. Like I said, shame on us for not taking a profit right here at this point right here because it got real close. Now, no, I don't pay too much attention to this this strategy during the week. In fact, I may even only look at the strategy maybe twice a week. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and suggest that traders that you go ahead and pay a little bit more attention to the market setups, right? Pay a little bit more attention to the setup because sometimes we need to keep a very close eye on price when it moves close to these targets, because I've said this before that support and resistance is not a defined area. It is a price, and if it is a price, then we have to. Oh, what did I say? Did I say just? I'm gonna have to say that over again. Support and resistance is not a defined price. It's an area. Okay, so which means that we have to identify where that area is at. So when price moves to that area, we're not expecting price to hit a certain level at the pip. We're expecting price to move to that level, close to the level, use it as a support or resistance level, and then move away from that. And so those type of levels that we're chasing after, remember, keep in mind, these levels that we're looking to take profit at are levels of support and resistance. And again, it's not a price that we're looking at. It's an area around these levels that we're looking to take profit. So when we come inside that level, set alerts, set whatever you want to do. But when we get into those levels, pay attention to the market because we want to go ahead and start thinking about taking profits. All right. So very, very important. Pay attention to those details. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at. Well, I guess I'm going to come back to the pound Canadian, right? And I'm going to tell you what my decision is going to be on this. And everyone's got their own decision as to how they want to trade, right? Everyone has their own way of identifying what they want to do with that particular trade. I'll tell you what I'm going to do on the pound Canadian in a moment. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the other currency pairs first. So moving on to the next currency pair, which is going to be the let's mark off over here. What have we got here? We've got a hit target on this one, right? Okay, let's mark it off as a hit target. Okay, cool. All right. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the JPY right here and see what we got on the pound JPY. Now, Chris says, hey, when were all these sold off? No mention of this on Friday. Chris, are you talking about the two pairs that I'm in on already at the pound CAD and the euro pound? Are you referring to those, Chris? Chris says, hey Gary, when were all those missed targets positions closed out? Oh, snap. Oh, you talking about all the positions that I was in before? I closed out all those positions just before the month end. All those positions that I was in before, I closed that out on the first of the before the end of the month. Yeah. Take a look over here, Chris. So you must have missed out on that session where we closed out all those positions. So yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can grab access to that. And yeah, you may have missed out the session that we actually closed out all those positions because we held on to that position until just before the end of the month, and then we ended up switching out. Here it is here. So yeah, we ended up switching out. We did take a minus 6% loss in last month, and that's where we're at right here. So yep. So we ended up closing out the positions, and the only position we're holding now is pound CAD and euro Aussie. Pound CAD and euro pound, and then of course we just picked up another euro New Zealand dollar trade. So yeah, you must have missed out on that. All right, moving on. So the pound JPY right here, I'm going to call it low probability low probability unhit target. So we've got an unhit target. I'm going to call it pending right here, looking for a bullish alert, I believe. Let me take a look again. Nope, looking for a bearish alert. So look for a bearish alert, and we've got a low probability trade right here. I'm going to call that low probability. Again, for those that don't know, low probability means that we're probably going to hit the target before we can get in on that trade. And I'm going to call this pound New Zealand dollar the same thing right here. We also have an unhit target on the pound New Zealand dollar, and I'm going to call it exactly the same. We're looking for a low probability trade right here. Oh, and this one we're looking for a bullish alert. Let's go to the pound Aussie. And on the pound Aussie, we're looking at, looks like again, looking for a oversold condition right here, unhit target. Looking for price to move back up again. So let's go ahead and call that in. So we have an unhit target right here. And looking for price to move a little lower, so we look for a bullish alert over here. And this one right here, I think it should be good to go for this week. Yep, this one looks good for this week. Let's go take a look at the next one right here. The next one's going to be, oh man, it's getting so hot in this office again today. I'm going to have to go ahead and put the air on. I do apologize. I'm going to put the air on right here. I got it. Maybe a little noise coming in, but today seems a lot warmer in the office than it is the previous days. Hopefully the noise doesn't come and start buzzing around. But I have to get the studio is extremely hot today. Let's take a look right here. We got pound Aussie. Let's go to pound US dollar. And by the way, everyone, what is the audio? Just let me know what the video and the audio looks like. Is it a much clearer picture with the audio? Sorry, with the video. Is the visuals good, and is the sound coming through loud and clear? Just want to make sure about that. Have played around with the mic, and of course played around with the visuals as well to get a better quality video coming through. So hopefully that is the case, and if it is, then we're good to go. All right, so here we go. Pound USD. Pound USD. Unhit target right here. We haven't got into an overbought condition yet. And we may still do it. So I'm going to give this one a unhit target. Pending. Looking for a bearish alert. And we should be good for this one this week as well. All right, good. Everyone says the audio is coming great. Fantastic, good. And we got Aussie JPY. Let's take a look at the JPYs right here. So Aussie JPY, we have an unhit target. All right, cool. Go ahead and put that in. And looking for a bearish alert right here. Take a look at Aussie New Zealand dollar. Oh, we're in on the Aussie New Zealand dollar. That we know for sure. And here it is right here. Aussie New Zealand dollar is definitely... There's that position right here. We can actually go pull the price out from this trade. And there it is. 1.0472. $1.0472. We're already in on that. So this one we are already selling with an overbought condition right here, looking for an unhit target, and we're active. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie CAD. I think we mentioned that we do have a possible trade for this week. And there it is there. It's busy flirting with that top right here. Man, I hope it gets a little higher than this. But we have a unhit target down below. Don't have a trade in yet. So looking for an overbought condition to sell. So looking for a bearish alert. And this is pending right there. Let's go to Aussie US dollar. Aussie US dollar, same thing. Overbought condition. So we've got a lot of trading opportunities this week, man. Looks great. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and pull this one in right here. And here we have an unhit target. Looking for a bearish alert right here. Just double check on that. And yep, let's go ahead and pull up New Zealand CAD. And New Zealand CAD looks like we're looking for a, I'm going to call this one a low probability. So this one we also got an unhit target, penny position right here, bearish alert, and I'm going to call that a low probability. And then the final one right here, the US dollar CAD right here, we're looking at also low probability, looking for a bullish alert. Alright, pending, bullish alert, and it's also low probability. Alright, so those are the trading opportunities that we have for this week right here. Alright, that's what we have for this week. So we're going to go ahead and take a look and see exactly what I'm going to decide to do on the pound Canadian. But other than that, traders, we've got a whole bunch of opportunities that, it may be a slow start to the Monday for the trading for this week, but I think for the rest of the week, we're probably going to get off on a good start. I think we're going to get some great opportunities this week. So take a look and make sure that you get yourself positioned for that. Now, with regards to the pound Canadian, I'm going to go to the pound Canadian right here. I'm going to look at this trade right here, and I'm going to say, because we're in this fourth wave, I know that the fourth wave is normally in a sideways range in consolidation, right? And that consolidation could be from all the way from the top right here, all the way down to the bottom right here. Now we did pick up our first trade. Our first trade came in right here at the top. So this is where we sell in on our first trade. So if price moves up another 600 points, all right, that's not going to be too bad for me, because what's going to happen is price is going to do this. We're going to see price moving a little higher towards this level right here. But from my entry point that I'm currently in, because I believe if we take a look over here, let's see here. Yeah, we've got about 300 pips that were in the money, right? We spoke about that. But if you look at where price could move to, that's another 320 pips going up. So I think, let me go and see what my ATR is that I'm actually locked in on the pound CAD. I've got an average daily trading range of about 347 pips. So 347 pips means that it's going to take that full rally to the 1.27 before I pick up a second entry point. So I'm not too concerned about holding on to the pound Canadian, because all it's going to mean for me is that price is going to move up to this level right here. And because I've got such a large daily trading range, it's going to pick up a second entry point right here. So my second entry point right here, and truly, to be honest with you, if it even moves up another 350 pips, I'll pick up a third entry point. So if it moves from where it's at right now, 700 pips going long, and let's go ahead and take a look here, maybe even more than that. Let's take a look here. If it goes to the 1.618, that's 1,000 pips going up. That'll mean for me additional 2 positions. So I would have 2 positions in addition to the one that I have currently right now. That'll be a total of 3 positions deep on that trade. It's not a big train smash for me. It's not a big deal for me at the moment. And to be honest with you, closing out with 320 pips right now seems great, but I could pick up more pips if the market goes ahead and rallies back up. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do this week. I'm going to go ahead and decide on standing aside. I do see US oil doing something this week, because we did have the OPEC meeting last week. We didn't see much reaction in the market last week, but let's take a look from a technical perspective and see how the market's set up from a technical perspective. So US oil right here has gone back down to $23 a barrel. As you can see right here, And so we're at a very key level of support. In fact, if you go ahead and pull up some of the information here on the larger time frame, you can see here that we're showing a bit of indecision. All right. Now, if US oil does get stronger, guess what? Canadian dollar is going to get stronger, which means that pound Canadian may push down further down south, which means I could possibly get down to my target with ease. And if we and I'm going to expect the US oil to at some point in time start picking up and starting to rally. So I can't see pound Canadian holding long for too long before it goes ahead and dips south, due to the fact that we're going to get the stronger Canadian dollar based on US oil strength. So I'm going to hold on to pound Canadian just because I feel that we still could get down to that level of support that I've got my target at. And that makes me think a little bit more on my position that I'm holding right now. And I'm holding this position on the Aussie CAD right here. And I got to start thinking about maybe cashing out a little bit, taking some money off the table, because if we do get back below this level of support here at 88.44, we could go all the way back down to this level right here, which could be another 250 pip dip. So we've got about 100 pips going up right here, another 250 going down. That's 350 pips total that I may have to give back to the market, which I don't want to do it because I'm pretty much in the money at the moment right now on that position. I want to take a look right here. This is the other account that I have right here. There it is there. And there you can see I'm holding a lot of positions in. In fact, majority of my positions right now are in on the Aussie CAD. I am in the money on the Aussie CAD right now, but not a bunch. I mean, I'm just basically at break even. And so when I look at this right here, I'm like, man, I'm just a bit in the money. So it's like a touch and go for me. I could end up taking a lot of profit off the table, bank that, and then let the rest ride out and see if I go ahead and finish off that the range that I'm in. So I may go ahead and do that. I may go ahead and start thinking about cashing in, closing up little positions, just skating down my positions so that I can go ahead and make sure that I hold on for a little further, further ride, but I don't risk too much on the downside. Okay, I do want to go ahead and take on this full rally to the upside right here without putting too much risk on myself. So I may go ahead and do that and then make a decision on that very soon. Now, with that being said, that pretty much wraps up the session for today. Hope everyone learned a little bit today and also take a look at the opportunities that we have for this week. A bunch of trading opportunities that we're certainly going to go ahead and pay attention to this week. So check it out. We'll get back together again on Friday to review the trades that we have picked up. And as I said before, please make sure that you absolutely, if you're following this type of strategy that I follow, make sure that the risk management that you've applied to your trading is not just to your risk tolerance, but also it is manageable if the market does have strong rallies. Because remember, this is a counter trading strategy, which is very effective in range-bound trading environments, but also slow trending environments. It's not so great with very aggressive trending environments, but we can still survive through that. All right, we had that in the month of March. They call it March Madness. It certainly was, right? But that's referencing basketball. But the deal is this: when the markets are very aggressive, we survive if we have good equity management in our trades. And now I know it. You're probably saying, well, Big Dog, I can pick up a lot of profit if I really apply a little bit more risk during the consolidation phases or the less training phases. And then if it does go into a more training phase, I'll have to go ahead and position myself and make sure that I protect my positions. So that's up to you. I mean, everyone's accountable for their own trading account, so that's up to you. But I always say stick to good equity management throughout the year so that you don't get into very high emotional trading situations that you go ahead and do things silly because you're too over leveraged on your position. So let's keep that to a minimum. All right, well, that being said, traders, have a fantastic week and keep safe, and we'll see everyone back again next week. Friday. We'll see everyone back on Friday. It's FX Big Dog signing off.